All right, I'd like to welcome to the Love and Reality podcast from the Snake Season 1. Kaylee, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Excited to have you join me, but obviously, could be better terms for you, obviously, as we're talking about episode 1 here. But let's take audiences back a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your background, who you are, and a little bit about yourself before, obviously, the snake.
So, my name is Kaylee. I'm 25 years old. I have my bachelor's degree. I went to the police academy at 22. I come from five generations of police officers. I'm definitely known for being driven, down to earth. I was the first female to try out for the SWAT team at my police department in history. We've never had a female try out. And you have to get like 100% on the shooting. So, that was really cool. That was like a big accomplishment, like to even make it to that. So I'm just known for just my ambition, and then like I love connecting with people. I'm not a manipulator, so you get what you get. You either love me or you hate me. I said that since day one. I mean, some of the girls were clearly haters, but it's fine. I love to compete. I do CrossFit, bodybuilding, and I love trying different coffee shops like around the world. I That's like a big bucket list of mine is literally like to go everywhere, go to Europe, give me an iced coffee. I just want to try like different coffee places. I love the gym.
I love it. So let's talk about the casting of the show. How did you get on the show?
So it's so funny. My friend, she's a cop in Tampa. She sends me the flyer and she goes, Kaylee, this is literally perfect for you. She's like, you can talk to anybody. Like, you're so funny. Like, people will love you. I was like, all right, cool. I'm thinking, all right, as a police officer, I've dealt with all walks of life. Like, I've had crazy things happen to me and I have to adapt, obviously. I can't lose my temper. The spotlight's always on you, body cams. You got to just always have your shit together. I said, why not? I'm like, it looks like it's some survivor stuff, but whatever. Like my motto is just go for it. You know what I mean? I did a lot to like get on the show. You know what I mean? Like a lot of sacrifice. But yeah, it was awesome. I love it, and I wish I would have been on longer.
For sure. What was kind of your strategy as you headed into the game?
So honestly, my strategy was just to like get to know everybody. Like I wasn't gonna manipulate anybody. Maybe like sweet talk the guys a little bit. I tried to do that with Cody. I wasn't gonna kiss anybody or do anything like that. Like ew. I have cute boys at home if I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to do that there. But I definitely wanted them to think like that I was interested. I think that I get along better with guys. I think that a lot of females, like, I'm very, like, I say out of pocket things and I'm 100%. I go all in. I have a lot of energy. Not a lot of girls like that, you know? But like I said, I'm usually pretty good with like everybody. I'm a girl's girl. Like if somebody wants to talk to me, like I'll be there for you. I'm not a manipulator, but I'm good at persuading people and like I get people to do what I want. Like I don't get told no very much.
So, take me behind the idea of the wearing of the police stuff. Is that something you chose to do? Because obviously, that kind of in my head in a
Uh,
strategy game might put a target on your back per se, right?
Yeah. I wish that I didn't have to wear the cop stuff like right off the rip. Like soon as I came out of the box, it's like billboard, police. It literally says police. I'm like, shit. Honestly, I wanted people to just think because usually people meet me, they don't know I'm a cop. I don't tell people I'm a cop. You know what I mean? Like, unless like I really get to know them. Like people are like, oh, what do you do? Are you a flight attendant? Are you a model? Like, are you a dancer? I'm like, nope. I'm like, I'm literally a police officer. Like people don't believe me. They're like, oh, is that a costume? And then I show them the real department picture and then they believe it. But absolutely not. Like I wanted to play the dumb blondes, like I wanted people to think, okay, this girl doesn't know what she's doing. She's too girly. Like, listen, I will get down in the mud. Like I have grit, determination. Like I was ready to go, but clearly they weren't having it.
When you step out of the box, what's your immediate thoughts when you're looking around? You see a very diverse group of individuals.
Mhm.
What is your thoughts as soon as that box just kind of the crate kind of unfolds?
The first thing I saw was we got a man of God in the jungle, baby. Like, if I gotta confess or something later, all right, cool. I can talk to the pastor. Like, that's crazy because I saw that, like, we had to like manipulate people and betray, befriend. Like, I am not about betrayal. Like, I just won't talk to you. And that's probably what affected me too. Like, I didn't like Catherine from the beginning. She's boring. I didn't want to talk to her. She thought she was better than everybody, like, little snob sitting there with her sunglasses on. Like, she was just lame. There's nothing to her. So I probably should have just sucked it up and kissed her ass a little bit more, but that's not me. If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's plain and simple. I don't care. Like, I'm me, and that's it.
Absolutely, yeah. So Manny steps up and takes charge to be the leader. Was there anything going through your head to maybe you stepping up as well, or was it just you wanted to kind of be like? Because I think a lot of people watching that, you're like, I don't want to step up because maybe I'm going to be
Mhm.
looked upon as like a target because like, oh well, you think you're the leader already. We're 5 seconds into the show. What was your thought process there, and were you kind of surprised to maybe see her step up there?
So I think it was awesome that she stepped up. I really respect her a lot. I love Mina. She's very driven. She's a go-getter. I just kind of knew like the vibes were there. You know what I mean? Like I can tell if I like somebody within like the first like 10 seconds I meet them, you know? So I thought it was awesome. I didn't want to step up because I'm like, all right, they're gonna think this girl's arrogant. They're gonna think that she is a know-it-all. Because think about it, I'm already wearing the thing that says police. Not everybody likes the police, you know what I mean? But I'm a very rare version of the police. Like, you know, like I'm so down to earth. Like that's like the biggest thing about me. Like I connect with people everywhere I go, you know? So, yeah, my focus was like, all right, I'm just going to sit back and let somebody else take the reins. I'm used to taking charge, you know? Like it was kind of nice to just sit back and chill for a little bit.
When she picks you as a strong competitor, how did you feel?
I was excited. I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I hope she sees that I train at the gym. I was like, ooh, I was like, does she see my little biceps popping out of my shirt? Like, no, I thought it was awesome. I was like, all right, cool. We're gonna do a challenge. That was my immediate thing. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait. We're gonna get split up and we're gonna do a challenge. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, half of the cast doing a challenge, half of the cast doing another challenge. So I was excited, but I think that it set me up a little bit. So
Yeah, obviously the six, including herself in this scenario, you guys are, kind of singing Kumbaya, eating a little bit of food, but little do you know that the remaining contestants are competing to figure out who the first snake was. What was your reaction when the crew comes back and like your internal reaction and maybe outer reaction of finding out that they were competing for that spot?
honestly, I was really upset. Like, I felt like I missed out. Like, I have fear of missing out. I had some FOMO, and I was like, man, I was like, I wanted to be the first person to win the challenge. Or, you know, I just felt like we were at odds a little bit. I'm like, shit, I'm really going to have to work harder now. These people don't know me. Like, we didn't even talk to any of them until later, you know? So, it was a little tough. I was a little sad. I was like, man, I was like, I don't want to be eating. I want to be holding a snake right now. Like, I was excited. And I, you know, I have a lot to prove, like back at home. Like, you know, my supervisors were counting on me, my coworkers, like all my girls. Like, I was so ready. Like, it would have been a good time.
Yeah, because when you look at it, obviously how the picking, obviously when the picking starts, it unfolds. It's the six of you left, right? What's
Yeah.
kind of going through your head in that moment? Did you feel like you were going to go home, or did you feel semi-safe? Like what's kind of going through your head? Because you're the one having those conversations throughout
Hmm.
the day. You're playing from behind, as you said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He almost many almost put a target on you guys' back a little bit, not
Hmm.
knowingly, but she kind of did. So what was going through your head? You're the sixth standing there. What's going through your head there?
Honestly, like I was upset. Like I thought that I was still safe though. I thought that Cody was gonna save me or Mina. And then I was kind of talking to McLean a little bit, but I felt like she didn't like how honest I was and blunt. Like I don't know, because I kept talking about Alyssa because she was annoying and she kept giving me dirty looks when she came out of the box. I'm like, what is this girl looking at? Like, that girl was a joke. Like, what is she even doing on the show? Like, literally, she decided to pick Jack, one of the other competitors, because he helped her walk in her heels. Like, you're a joke. Why are you here? Like, honestly. Seriously, that's your reason for picking somebody? Like, it's a competition. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I lose brain cells talking to the girl. I've said that since day one. I don't know. It was just frustrating, you know?
Were you shocked that Catherine picked McLean over you?
Honestly, no, because I didn't connect with her at all. I didn't think it was going to come down to that, though. I thought Amanda was going to pick me, the pastor. I don't know. I wish that I would have split up my time more with talking to people. I think I focused more on connecting with the guys. I don't think I should have done that. I should have talked to the girls more. I wish I would have talked to Mina more. I really thought that Mina was gonna go home first, or McLean, or the OnlyFans girl. Really?
Yeah, it kind of shocked me when Brett picked Mina, right? That like
Yeah, me
that
too.
I was like, because I thought for sure going out the gate, like not picking me, I would have been like, yeah, like obviously, I mean,
Mhm.
I can't believe she was picked up there.
Yeah.
All right, my
She has a
fun.
great personality, though. You know, like I really liked her a lot. So I would have loved to have done like a team challenge. like I said, I didn't get to do any. So if we would have had to do like a team challenge, that would have been super cool. I wanted people to know that, like, hey, if I got to take one for the team, I'll do it. I think with me, I'm more of a team player, and maybe that kind of set me up for failure. I really don't know.
Absolutely. All right. Whenever you get eliminated, I did love you wanted to kind of get that last word in. I really
Always.
I really enjoyed that. Was that just a little, a little maybe ego, maybe a little just I need to say something before I go type of thing?
I just felt like I don't know. I just wanted to get something off my chest. Really, I was too nice. I think back and I'm like, damn, I should have let Catherine have it. I'm like, she acts like she's so big and bad. But at the end of the day, I don't know what was said behind closed doors. It was too soon for me to lose my temper and kind of be like, hey, you're this, you're XYZ. I don't know. At the end of the day, I know who I am as a person. I know what my skill sets are. I know that they could have used me as an advantage. I can talk to anybody. I'm more sympathetic, like as a female. Like, everybody always wants to talk to the nice female cop that smiles at them. You know what I mean? When you go to hot calls, they don't want to talk to the guy that's all like uptight and, oh, you know how it is, the ego thing. But I mean, I'm definitely confident. I think that I could have pulled back a little bit. Like, I think that, like, I know what my skill sets are. I know what I bring to the table, baby. Like, you can't hate on a strong, independent woman. They just weren't ready.